Alright, so we're going to be doing a Let's Play here. I don't know if this is going to be a full playthrough or not. This might just be a one-off, but I really want to try out this game here called Paradise Killer. I picked it up like around the time it released over on GOG, and it sounded so cool. And it has just sat in my inventory for like a year and a half now. I forget how long it's been out. It's been out for a while. But I'm very curious about it. I don't know a lot. I hear it gets compared a lot to like almost like a Breath of the Wild meets detective sort of game with like a very kind of like Vaporwave aesthetic, but I don't really know what I'm in for. I just kind of like heard like a sales pitch like a year ago and I was like, yeah, I need this. So I just want to be surprised. But I don't know if I'm doing a full playthrough, but I don't know if this is just be a one-off. I just want to see what it is, and if I really like it, I'll keep going with it. If I don't, you know, we'll drop it. But let's at least give it a shot. I'm gonna invert Y. I'm gonna play this with a controller. I don't know why. I just kind of felt like, you know what? Why not? Just kind of sit back, relax. I know there's gonna be like a lot of reading, stuff like that going on. I don't know if the audio's good or not. It sounded good in a test recording, but every time I record something that I upload it to YouTube, the audio is like always too quiet or too loud. So I'll find out if this is a multi-part thing. I'll fix it for like episode 2. If it's fine, cool. But let's give it a go. See what we're in for. I also tend to be very quiet during cutscenes if there are cutscenes, but I think this is just going to be a lot of me reading, so I can't really get too quiet. And bear with me, my voice acting is all very similar and not great. Alright, welcome investigator. You will soon enter a paradise where fact and truth are not the same. Explore paradise in your own way and find your own truth. Paradise Killer has a wealth of accessibility options. Please tailor the experience to best suit your needs. Paradise Killer does not autosave. You must use the save points on the island. Saving a record of your existence is free and easy and leads to a happier paradise. Okay. The Syndicate created the first Paradise Island to worship their dead alien gods. Guided by leader Montserrat, the Syndicate attempt to resurrect the gods by forcing citizens into psychic worship rituals. However, the worship invites demonic corruption from beyond the stars. The islands always fail. The islands die and a new Paradise Island is born. The cycle repeats. Island Sequence 13. Lady Love dies. The Syndicate's lead investigator is deceived by the god-damned Harmony. She endangered Paradise. Her sentence is eternal exile. The island could not be saved. Demonic corruption began to infect the fabric of Paradise. The island died. The citizen slaughter ritual took place. Another Paradise Island failed. The cycle always repeats. Lady Love dies. Watch from exile in idle lands as each island flourished and died. Each iteration got closer to perfection. Demonic corruption events decreased. Island 24 was almost perfect, until Henry Division, a lowly citizen, got too close to the gods. He allowed demons to flood the island. The citizens were once again slaughtered. The council began their meditation to end 24 and birthed the perfect 25. But before they could complete it, Paradise was killed. Okay, that's interesting. So we have a loop of islands trying the way of the blood bar. Okay. So islands just keep getting reborn and get closer and closer to perfection. Huh. I can't do that. The crime to end all crimes. The blend tastes different. The islands define whiskey. This one definitely tastes of embers. She put the fire out. Was it a cosmic dream? No. They called on her, the exile. They needed to. Lady Love dies, 24th Island Sequence. Born at the longest tower, Britain, in AD 1000 under the sign of Kiss Me to the Moon, the Syndicate's lead investigator. After the damned Harmony incident on Island 13, the Paradise Psycho unit was shut down, and Love Dies was exiled to the islands, our idle lands as punishment.
Another day in exile.
Something's wrong. Wait, something's wrong. I can feel it. Island 24 is supposed to be ending. Why am I still here?
I have a bad feeling about this.
So we get some voice acting, not much. Relic obtained. Fleeting thoughts, lost treasures, the remnants of lives lived, a vignette of another window in time. Okay. Wistful photo obtained. The outside of the Paradise Psycho unit before it was disbanded. The last photo that was taken of me back on Island 13. Okay. I like how the crosshair is a heart. It's probably barely visible, if not even visible on like YouTube because of compression, but it's a little heart cursor. Crosshair. I like that. Days since you were exiled. Oh god. 3 million? That's a lot. Portrait of me painted by Lydia before I was exiled. I like the art style of this. This is pretty cool. Can I look at these? Or no? No. Alright. I just want to make sure like I don't miss like stuff I can observe. Lady Love dies. The first person you've spoken to in 3 million days. Can you taste it in the air? Something's wrong. Irritated. Don't make me repeat myself. Yeah, I'm gonna go sassy. Let's go it. Don't make me repeat myself. This feels like it's going to be a bad day. Cool it, Love dies. You're getting a call. A call? Oh ho! You're in for a treat. You used to be the Syndicate's investigator, right? They're talking about you down there. They need the investigation freak. Time to get back in the saddle, get out of the idle lands, and get back to work. Exile is over. Why is a demon in the idle lands? The name's Insane Clown Posse. You can just call me Shinji. I'm just here to hang. I got no horse in this race. What race? Someone's made a move against the Syndicate. People are betting on the wrong horses. What do you want, Shinji? I like a good bit of murder. It's a good time. The best time. I'm just here to watch the results play out. Also, I'm assuming he's flipping us off. You got some solving to do, some investigating, some looking real hard, some good thinking. Time to weave some truth, Love dies. Anyway, I gotta bounce. Go get your laptop. You're gonna need it. See you on the island. I have no idea what's going on. That little runt said I need to find my laptop. He must mean Starlight. Every investigator needs an assistant. Starlight is up by the barrier that overlooks the island. Okay. So I can more or less just explore this freely. Okay. Also, I just want to say, from like, I don't know if this game came to console or not, but what they've kind of given you, in terms of, I just want to bring this up, I know it's kind of like immersion breaking, but like what they kind of give you like for graphic options and everything in a game like this, and full field of view options, and even like just motion blur options, FPS limits, like all that, full control remapping, like they did really good. Accessibility. They give so many options. I love this. Like, I actually like this. Like, love it. I'm keeping screen shake on right now, but you know what? If it starts making me feel blah, we'll turn it off. But they did go with the option set, so good job, developers. Milk obtained. Okay, dulled percolator obtained. Coffee doesn't taste the same if you're not working. Ain't that the fucking truth, dude. Alright, there's a run. This room I just came from, right? Yeah. I can't really close the door again. So I'm assuming that's the barrier where I'm going to find Starlight. I just, like, love the visual representation here. Well-read book obtained. A well-read book about an ex-gangster that decided to become a master of grilled chicken skewers. Alright, I think we found the book of, you know, nice little Gordon Ramsay. If there's Starlight. We can jump. I can use the nightmare computer if I want to. I guess we'll pick it up.
That's strange. Why?
Why is Starlight unlocked? 3 million days up here, and now she's calling out to me.
Key item obtained.
Okay, key item. Key to the past, key to the future, key to your heart, key to the truth. An investigator's best friend, Starlight. It's been a while since me and the girl did a dance of investigation. Starlight investigation assistant? Okay. So what do we got? OS check, screen calibration, database, anything weird in this? Logbooks, Ancient Nightmare technology emulator initialized. Okay, that's interesting. Okay.
Welcome to Starlight.
That's strange.
Oh, this feels so Metal Gear Solid like that. Okay, we're on Syndicate OS, and we're talking to the judge. A phone call from Judge is unexpected.
Lady Love dies.
Lady Love dies. Madness has overtaken the island. That happened a long time ago. The council were murdered as the new island was
What
born.
the hell?
Is this a prank? Leader Montserrat is dead. The council are dead. This is no joke. I'm probably butchering that name, by the way. Deal with it. A killer tried to take everything from us. The syndicate is about to
I'm
collapse.
glad to be back.
Need an investigator, and you're in luck. My diary's pretty empty today. Lady Love dies. I have authorized the use of Starlight. Take her and come to the island.
Investigate.
Your exile is over. The prison doors are open. Judge, the barrier's still up.
The door to truth will open.
Starlight can dance her way through it, fall down to us, and breathe life back into paradise. And you want me just to fall to the island? The islands haven't changed. The fall won't hurt you. Step off into the abyss and drop into the island. Lydia will be waiting for you.
Time to breathe life back into paradise.
Alright. So I'm assuming once I fall down, I can't really do anything else here. So let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. Because I'm assuming I'm about to do a big old free fall onto that island. Judging by what they literally just said to me. So that seems like a surefire bet. Okay. Okay, am I missing anything? Maybe I can come back here. Who knows? I will say the default controller binds are kind of bizarre. But I still love this visual style. It looks so nice. Like, I think this game is gorgeous looking so far.
Nightmare computer.
A nightmare computer from the depths of space that uses a language born on a long-dead world. The Syndicate never upgrades. Starlight can emulate the OS and break down the components used in the symbols, but I need to work out how they are used. I haven't seen these symbols before. It looks like a hieroglyphic-based language. I need to find a clue to know which symbols need release the lock. I could brute force it with trial and error, but I'm a busy woman now. Starlight can see the answer. I need to work out how to make it. Some of these parts should make the symbol I need. I need to select components from the ones available and match them to the top image, completing the puzzle. I'd say.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Easy peasy. Okay.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
Hieroglyphics take me back to university. I was the only one in that arcane
Got
text
it.
class. Looks like the language is divided into different groupings of symbols for different types of objects the civilization found important. The rest of the Syndicate can't decode those. They have keys coded to the specific machines they're allowed to access.
I have a bad feeling about this.
The data on the nightmare computers is tamper-proof, sealed machines that hook into the fabric of the island. There'll be more on the island that I can unlock. Judge said they need me down on the island. The people that exiled me are dead, and I need to find out who, how, and why. Time to fall into a pit of crime, a leap of faith into the sun-drenched abyss of memories, secrets, and crime. Alright, well, there's the pyramids. And yep, that looks like, it, alright. Well. Oh, this is how they're doing the opening credits? Oh, I love this. Oh, just exiled up there. Dude, I love that. Okay. What excellent presentation, dude.
Paradise Killer.
Oh, dude, I love that presentation. I'm into this. Second heaven. What is this?
Blood crystal obtained.
Okay, a prize unit of currency used by the Syndicate. Okay, so that's gonna be my money. Alright.
Ha!
Demonic corruption theaters. That's all. If you suspect demonic corruption, report it. This is electronically locked. I need to find the power switch for it. It's gonna be all the way down here. I'm gonna have to like trace the other lines. Okay. I'll save. Sure.
Game saved.
No surprise. Even though the games are not similar in the slightest, this reminds me of Hypnospace Outlaw, just in terms of just like how out there the visual style, like the theming is. Even though they're completely different games, I just kind of like, I don't know why. I just kind of got like the Hypnospace Outlaw vibe. Even though Hypnospace Outlaw is like virtual web browsing, I just get reminded so much. Lydia, it's been too long.
I'm glad you're back, LD.
Lydia Daybreak.
Your oldest friend. Born in Moana Falls, Kenya in AD 1001, under the sign of the beautiful Spectre. The Syndicate's ferrywoman, responsible for transporting the Syndicate to a new island sequence. After an uninteresting childhood spent in worship of the beautiful Spectre, she enlisted in the army during her teens. Lydia became known as the Titan Killer after she successfully defended a temple complex from the three monstrosities born from beyond the stars. She retired from the world of assassination when she met Sam Daybreak, fleeing to join the Syndicate
The
altogether.
investigator is here.
Thanks, Starlight.
Huh?
Starlight's giving you the full 101, huh? That's totally a Lydia voice. I've been in exile for 3 million days. She obviously thinks I need a refresher. How many, like, years is 3 million days? Hold on. Uh, 8,219 years. Oh, it's nothing. That's literally nothing, dude. Alright. I thought it would be a lot. Silly me. What did I
Evil
miss?
stuff, LD. Last night was a killer.
The council were killed just as the next island was born. Ward as a killer got into their building and took a knife to
How?
them. How are you feeling? Messed up, LD. This is the worst. The island needs an investigator. You shouldn't have been exiled, LD. We needed you down here. Judge told me to bring you to them. Let's go. Was it you? I just like the image swap. Are you the killer? Can we wrap this up quickly? Straight into the investigating? Nah. I was partway through a drop-off at the Paradise Gates. You can check the logs. One thing before we go, LD. I can ferry you around the island if you need me to. Save your feet from a hike. If you need a pickup, call on me on one of the phones. The phones are deactivated since the end of the island, so you'll need to fire them up again. I already activated this phone for you in case you need to come back here.
Ferrywoman reporting for duty.
Alright, ferrywoman reporting for duty. Time to ride, LD. Seatbelts on, LD. How was exile? 3 million days just flies past. Cheer up, Buttercup. You're back on the island now, back in the game. Confident or nostalgic, the old days or the truth? I'll be confident. Up to me to find out the truth. Criminal to catch a criminal? No, we'll go for my mistakes. We all may make mistakes, Lydia. Chill, LD, I know. You messed up, but I understand. I don't think you're all bad. But my game just minimized because GOG did a thing. Okay, I can't go back to what I just missed text-wise. GOG just, like, freaking opened itself up over the game, and I had to click back onto the game, and it just advanced the text. Oh well, whatever. We don't have any investigators except you, no offense. Wrong voice. None taken. I like your perfume, by the way. Aw, thanks, LD. Fruity one, isn't it? It's a unique blend that I got made especially. It's nice. I'll have to get some on the next island. Sorry, LD. The blend is my own secret recipe. We're almost there. Go and speak to Judge. If you want to hang, I'll be on the pier. It's been so long since I performed an investigation. You got in the fire back?
Born to investigate.
It never left. I was born to investigate. Go get him, LD. I'm loving the conversations and stuff, dude. So I can talk to the judge. My old gun, when the time comes to execute justice, she will sing the song of punishment. Okay. Do I have to talk to the judge, or like, can I like leave if I don't want to be here? I'm not going anywhere till I talk to the judge. Well, that answers that question. That makes my choice very simple.
Hello, Judge.
Hello, Judge. Good to see justice again. Birthplace forgotten. Birth sign forgotten. Every society needs a form of justice, and a syndicate member volunteered. They believe so deeply in impartial justice that they scrub their ego and fuse themselves to the island, becoming judge. They would become the embodiment of justice, acting on behalf of the island. Starlight is helping you navigate through the sea of truth already.
Judge.
That is indeed Judge.
Welcome back to the blood-stained paradise, Lady Lovedays.
The investigator is here.
Tell me about the crime.
Paradise killer.
The council are dead. Our leader's gone. The black pall of crime hangs over us. Leader Montserrat has been taken from us.
What the hell?
The whole council were murdered at once? They gathered to birth the new island, our perfect home, Perfect 25. At the end of their meditation, the killer struck. Arrogance put the entire council in one room. Hubris is a large gap in armor. If you're a murder junkie, that's quite the hit.
What time?
Midnight, the holy hour. That's the hour of weird, the hour of... Judge, I get it. All of the council were murdered last night at midnight.
Got it.
Do you have a suspect? It's a miracle, a mass murderer in custody. Henry Division, a citizen possessed by a demon. He's killed before, a decade ago. He came back, we found the knife in his hand, the council's blood in his stomach. The oppressed rise up. Who'd have thought?
Where?
Where's the crime scene? The council's own penthouse, the brutalist tower that reaches the sky. Has anyone been in there?
Investigate.
The council are protected by 4 holy seals. Only our leaders can open them. We cannot get into the crime scene. We cannot assess the
How?
slaughter. How did the killer get in?
Truth waits for you in the shadows.
Truth hides behind the smoke of crime. We only know the nature of the first holy seal. 2 of the finest god justice marshals stationed as guard, as sentinels. Both butchered by the monster. Demonic sigils cover the suspect's body, scorched on him by the astral demon inside him. Those same sigils are daubed in the marshal's blood at the entrance to the council
Don't
building.
Test me.
If no one has been in the crime scene, how do you know the council are dead? Their work is done. A new island has been born, yet they have not emerged from their chambers. The accused is found with a red slick knife and a belly full of blood of the council members.
Investigate.
In this instance, the answer to the terrifying equation is dreadful murder. I'm going to assume there are no eyewitnesses if it's a locked room murder. None have come forward.
Why?
Why would someone decapitate the syndicate now? Is it an interloper, a god, a desirer of power? Is it naked ambition played out with knife in the penthouse? A power play, a sicko killing for kicks? The world's a twisted place, it wouldn't surprise me. The balance has existed for millennia.
Who?
Who's running the show now? I installed architect Carmelina as the acting leader. We have birthed Perfect 25, a wonderful new home of her design. She is best placed to oversee the new transition. As bizarre as the vision of the crime is, there is a further anomaly. Just one? You remember KHX?
That's weird.
Our master craftsman? What about him? He is missing. We haven't had any contact with him for several days. This is doubly concerning, as he designed the second holy seal that protects the council. Suspect, or I'll find him. Suspect.
Sure.
Is he a potential killer? If you can track the right truth through the darkened forest of secrecy, you might be able to
Lady
prove it.
Lovedays.
Lady Lovedays, it's been a while since we needed you. The Syndicate is in danger, you're in danger. Unspoken things beyond the stars are in danger. The island will not give up its secrets
Is
easily.
paradise worth saving?
What is the truth? What are the facts? Are they the same? Evidence, testimony, they are yours to find, yours to take. We must find out who did this.
Crime cannot hide.
Crime cannot hide. Crime always wants to be found. The nature of crime is perverse. Starlight has the blood records of the council. I have just updated Starlight with a blood sample of Henry as well. Use them to examine the murder weapon and crime scene. I need this solved so we can move on to the new island. A suspect isn't enough. I need concrete proof. I am linked to Starlight, a conduit of justice. She will track your case files. She has just unlocked her suspect module.
Investigate.
Investigate, interrogate. Find the gold evidence in the sill of the island. When you are ready, bring them to me and we will begin the trials. The trials will determine the guilty. Assemble your facts and present a truth to me. You may not understand your truths. Bring them to a trial, and we will reveal the guilty together and attain clarity. We can start the trials whenever you're ready. They will be the climax of your investigation, but you determine when that
Truth
climax will
waits for
be.
you in the shadows.
Are you ready to investigate? This island will try to hide the
When
truth
love
from you.
dies, all that remains are the facts.
The journey into truth and justice begins.
A duel across the sun-drenched streets between the investigator and the truth. Paradise Island is yours. Crime details received. 2352. Henry Division escapes from the desolation cell. Grand Marshal Akiko 14 was guarding him. 0000. The council are murdered. 03. Henry is found outside the council building by Akiko. 03. Akiko informs witness that Henry has been found and the first seal guards are murdered. 05. Akiko confirms to witness that the holy seals are closed. She cannot secure the penthouse. 06. Judge assumes authority over the island and locks the paradise gates. 32. Syndicate meeting is held in courtroom. Judge appoints Carmelina as acting leader. 316. Stone Cold what? Judge decrees that they are bringing Lady Love Dies out of exile. A full investigation will happen before the island ends. 331. Judge activates Starlight and waits for Lady Love Dies to make contact. Crime details end.
Key item obtained.
Okay, key item. Blood sample obtained. A blood sample taken from Henry Division, the prime suspect of the council murder last night. Can I take my gun? Guess not. Oops. Here we go. So we got our notes. Alright. We have a lot to work with here. So we gotta talk about a bunch of people. Okay, so we got potential leads. What is the second holy seal? The answer should be somewhere within the council building. I need to find out where the third holy seal is. It should be deep within the council building. I need to examine the 2 murdered guards. The 4th holy seal is a mystery. How was the final barrier before the council's penthouse breached? We gotta talk to Crimson Acid, Yuri Knight, Lydia. So a bunch of people I haven't met yet. I got a question. We got all these suspects, all these crimes. Inventory. No upgrades. We got a few relics. Alright, council all murdered. Alright, there's all our people that we can read about in a bit. We got our timeline. Okay, so we read all this. Let's read the other timeline here. Man's prehistory. The gods come to Earth, gift man technology, and the world becomes embroiled in a millennia-long war. The gods are betrayed by the enslaved armies and are killed, imprisoned, and driven from the Earth. The Syndicate is formed by worshippers of the gods. The imprisoned god Silent Goat learns of the Syndicate and psychically gifts them his power. The Syndicate uses his power to create the Paradise Island sequences and the reality folding drive to fuel them. Paradise Island Sequence 13. Lady Love Dies is seduced by the god-damned Harmony. She is exiled to the Idle Lands. Sequence 24. 964 years ago, Paradise Island Sequence 24 begins. 10 years ago, demonic corruption incident. Henry Division illegally communicates with the gods and is possessed by a demon of unknown origin. Henry murders his mother, and during the arrest, he also kills the Syndicate's exorcist Grace bloodlines. Demonic corruption taints the island. Paradise Island 24 is condemned. Preparations are made for the birth of Paradise Island Sequence 25, nicknamed Perfect 25, one day ago. Preparations for Perfect 25 have been completed. The Syndicate's council retired to the penthouse to meditate and birth the next island. Alright, there's our map. That's just skins, and there's music. Okay. Okay, we got nothing on her. So we got Akiko, born in Mihai Day, Romania in AD 991 under the sign of New Night. The Grand Marshal, the Syndicate God Justice Marshals. Okay. Carmelina Silence. Born to Romeo and Natasha Silence on the 4th island sequence under the sign of Blood Dancer, architects of the island sequences. Crimson Acid. Born in the hospital of R. Martyr Red Goat, England, in AD 1002, under the sign of Endless Moon, the Syndicate's idol turned secrets broker. Dr. Doom Jazz. Born in the Cannon Fortress, Scotland in AD 988 under the sign of Cosmic Deceit, the Syndicate's doctor. Henry Division, a citizen born to Rena Division 27 years ago. Father unknown, possessed by a demon 10 years ago, currently incarcerated in a desolation cell from the South Beach. Lydia and Sam, the married ex-assassins. The witness to the end. Born in the Chaos Palace in northern Iran in AD 981 under the sign of Destroyed Eden, overseer of the end of the islands. Yuri Knight. Born in the Marble Chambers on Island Sequence 15 under the sign of Dire Rose. Secretary to Architect Carmelina and Ferry Woman's Handler. Crime to end all crimes. Last night the council were murdered as they birthed the next island through meditation. Was it a power play or killing for kicks? Who did it and why? KHX is missing. KHX is the Syndicate Master Craftsman and designer of the second Holy Seal that protects the council. He hasn't been seen for a number of days. Unsorted evidence. Starlights failed to classify the evidence contained here. Continue your investigation and leave no stone unturned. Alright. And I believe I've read... Yep, all these are the same. But now we have stuff about the council to read, and I kind of want to explore a little bit. So, let's see. Let's just read about all of it. Leader Montserrat, murdered. Syndicate's glorious leader. He formed the Syndicate with his mentor, Ezequiel. Montserrat became the leader of the Syndicate when he killed the mad leader Ezequiel and saved the Syndicate from darkness, a victim of last night's council massacre. Gabriella. Hailing from North Africa, High Priestess Gabriella Devotion is seen as a meditator between the Syndicate and the gods. Only certified priests are allowed to communicate with the gods, since communing with astral deities opens passage in space when demons can pass through. Murdered last night. Pandora 2. Pandora 2 established the Dead Nebula Company early in the Syndicate and became the only goods manufacturer on the islands. In conjunction with Masahiro Heavy Industries, she established the Deep Factory and the sprawling caverns under the islands. Kafka Memory. Kafka Memory was a founding member of the Syndicate and conceived the plan to mass abduct citizens from the real world and bring them to the island, forcing them to worship the gods. A cold-hearted man that grew increasingly introverted over the millennia. A victim of last night's council massacre. Lunatic Pope. Second in command to Gabriella, and handles most of the day-to-day running of the religious aspects of the Syndicate. Born on the 5th island and advanced into the council through the selfless devotion and a brain for interpreting bureaucratic aspects of the god's dogma. A victim of last night's council. Fine Stranger, a mystery to almost all in the Syndicate and council. It is unknown where he came from. Responsible for reading tomes during the council meetings. Leon Disaster. Early in the Syndicate, the need for currency arose. Disaster found a way to harden blood into crystals. It was decided that only his blood would be used so as not to flood the market. Macon Origin. Macon took over Masahiro Heavy Industries when Masahiro himself was murdered by the mad leader Ezequiel. Since then, Macon has used her flair for industrial design to grow MHI and adapt to the changing needs of the Syndicate. She is responsible for the maintenance of the Syndicate's power source, the Reality Folding Drive. A victim of last night's council massacre, and Aiz Kawami. Born in a remote area of India and came to the Syndicate during the Great Betrayal. After saving Doom Jazz from torture, the two chased after the newly formed Syndicate as they made their way through Mesopotamia. Aiz Kawami took his own life several years ago. It is unknown why. Let's read about myself. Born in the longest tower in Britain in AD 1000 under the sign of Kiss Me to the Moon, the Syndicate's lead investigator. After the damned Harmony incident Island 13, the Paradise Cycle unit was shut down and Love Dies was exiled to the Idle Lands as punishment. We read about all these. We got this. Isaiah Bullet. Procures conditions and distributes citizens on the island. Previously married to Lady Love Dies. Moved to Island 25 before the murder. Nicolina Rose. Works directly under Pandora 2 to manage the Dead Nebula operations. Responsible for negotiating the Crimson Acid collaborations. Moved to Island 25. Jaheim Fortune. Maintains the Syndicate graveyard on top of the mountain. Responsible for all funeral rites conducted for Syndicate members. Madame Complex. Responsible for maintaining the gardens around the island. Also performs the duty of opening a door at the end of the year. Balthazar Tears, the lead engineer for Masahiro Heavy Industries, working under Macon Origin. Responsible for the God Bruiser nuclear weapons. Grace Bloodlines, responsible for conducting and overseeing the exorcising of demons that possess island inhabitants. Murdered by Henry Davis 10 years ago. KHX, a craftsman that produces items of exquisite workmanship, often tasked with crafting ceremonial items. Responsible for creating one of the holy seals. Missing, hasn't been seen or heard from in a number of days. Judge, every society needs a form of justice, and a syndicate member volunteered. They believe so deeply in impartial justice that they scrub their ego and fuse themselves to the island, becoming judge. They would become the embodiment of justice acting on behalf of the island. Henry Division, assistant board to Rena Division 27 years ago, father unknown, possessed by a demon 10 years ago, currently incarcerated Desolation Cell. Accessible from South Beach. Citizens, victims of mass abductions brought to the islands and forced to worship the gods. The psychic energy created by their worship is channeled by the syndicate priests and fed to the gods. Citizens are the lowest class of island inhabitants, spending their lives in worship and working in the deep factory and farm. Alright, that's all the reading. Whew, that was only like freaking 30 minutes worth. Oh, AR mode, okay. I see. So it's like how the map works. Okay. I have a bad feeling about Judge, I'm just saying. Oh. How nice. A moment of your time? What now?
I hate demons.
Am I going to be seeing a lot of you? What now? I understand you've got a lot on your plate. A mass murder on an island full of weirdos and all that. I feel for you. I really do.
I have a bad feeling about
Skip
this.
to the end. You know the blood crystals, the currency you guys are so precious about? I took the liberty of acquiring some while everyone was leaving.
That's illegal.
Sounds like you stole a lot of people's money. Not people, rich people. Screw them, soulless bitches. Anyway, you'll need some currency to make it through this. Grease the wheels and all that. Point is, I've scattered the blood crystals around the island for you to find. A little game, a bit of fun, a fun little game. You need currency, right? Grab a secret out of somewhere here. Bottle of whiskey there, you know?
I have a bad feeling about this.
You and I have different definitions of fun. Potatoes, tomatoes.
That's not right.
Catch you later.
Huh.
Okay. Gimme.
Blood crystal obtained.
It's my second blood crystal. This game's great so far, but I feel like my voice is gonna die if I play it too much. Oh.
Fast travel unlocked.
I just got me a new Starlight skin too. Hell yeah, dude.
Game saved. Starlight skins obtained.
Symbols of Justice Starlight skin obtained. Justice, 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 justice. Okay. Beautiful. So I can go up here. Or I can go down. Not sure why I'd want to go down there, though, or up there yet. I don't think I want to go there yet. Like, so far the setup's really cool. I love the story so far. Drinks cost blood crystals. Should I use this machine? I don't know what this is. Angel Ward? Let's try it.
Relic obtained.
A highball named after a district on one of the old islands. It was rife with unexplained crime. Before Paradise Psycho Unit determined the demonic cause. The flavor changes each island in line with the new whiskey blend.
Dead Nebula thanks you for your purchase. Please enjoy your cold, refreshing beverage.
The Nebula monitors the drinking habits of all inhabitants of Paradise Islands, be they syndicate or citizen. For security reasons, we need to analyze your voice pattern. Please say the following
Dead Nebula,
phrase.
more refreshing than a cosmic apocalypse.
Comply or acknowledge? So I'm just gonna acknowledge it. Well, I guess some of them are refreshing. It's been a while, Lady Love Dies. That damned Harmony thing was a mess. Free drinks.
I'm glad to be back.
How about some free drinks? We're not authorized, you know how it is. What brings you back to the island? The council mass murder last
no
night.
way.
No way, we thought something was wrong. We got down to the last of our stock and no one's refilling us. The island can't end till I solve this. How does it feel being back on the
I
beat?
was born to investigate.
The idle lands are no place for an investigator. We feel you. Nice to see the investigation freak again. You got the inside scoop for me? Any weird drinking habits? When that demonic possession happened a decade ago, we sold a lot more sanity. People like protection. Does it actually work? Does anything? Listen, you're one of the good guys. We want to help. You keep buying drinks and we'll see what we can do. If there's a broken vending machine in the warehouses, someone jammed something in it. We think it may be an upgrade for the Starlight. It's going to take some time to get the machine
Buy more
rebooted,
drinks.
which is code to buy more drinks. The island's heart. I'm sure I'll be thirsty. That's the spirit. We'll be in touch. I bought everything with this machine. Goddamn right you did. My voice is actually starting to hurt from playing this. Nice. How would I get that? Like, I platform up. I know you use prompts, I don't know how. Damn Harmony, the god that deceived me. The crime that landed me in exile and cost me my career and husband. This is my chance to right my wrongs. I want to get that relic up here, though. I don't think I can get it this early, though. Hello. A tower that broadcasts music to speakers on the island. There's a tape in here.
Music obtained.
New music file added. You whispered goodbye to me as you left for the moon. You sent me the music you wrote while staring at Earth. This is it. Okay. Let's save again. I'm just gonna keep saving. We'll do like a few more minutes of this, though. Just kind of explore around. See what's up. I'm very intrigued.
Those crystals obtained.
Well, I can do this to just unlock the fast travel now. I'm sure it's probably a bad idea to spend all my stuff
Fast
immediately.
travel unlocked.
Yeah, so be it.
Starlight skins obtained.
The warmth of the dawn sun scorches the night terrors away. Please remember to give praise. Okay, so that's just a little skinny skin. Okay. Oh no.
Those crystals obtained.
At least the money's like everywhere. So far. Screw it. How would you
That's
do it?
strange.
Do what? Murder the council, kill paradise, all that. Gun or knife? I'll go for a knife. A knife. Yeah, love it. Blade on bone, the red found, the good shit. What's with the lust for knife crime? You really know someone when you're so close to them you got a knife between their ribs.
Ooh, the
I think
investigator
you're
is
faking it.
here.
You never killed anyone. You heard someone say that. Whatever. Laters. What a proper lad, huh? Red crest obtained. A red crest found in the Syndicate HQ looks like it will fit into something. Okay. Lost Pain. He escaped to the moon's dark side during the Great Betrayal. He is trying to drain the moon's power to complete his resurrection. We need to deal with him before that happens. I'm just hearing shit like all around here. The goddess Blood Dancer. She gifted technology to many races and is an astral engineer without equal. She has no interest in ethics and her experiments have caused genocides across planets. I Want to Cry Floods of Unending Tears, painted by Lydia Daybreak. There we go, there's Crouch. Red crest.
Obtained.
Cool. So I need to collect more crests to complete this. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. So I find all the red crests and that'll open. Got ya. The gods formed a elite guard, Ratoon, with these creatures from Mars. They are fiercely loyal and revered just as much as the gods themselves. Okay. I'm gonna be very, very thorough. Enchanted Blue, a scholar of different galactic races and connoisseur of fine food and wine. She remains imprisoned in the real world in the hidden pyramids deep within the caverns of Savannah. Hello.
Those crystals obtained.
Nice. The tower that broadcasts music. The tape in there.
Music obtained.
Want to know the secret to power? Drink a beer on a hot afternoon. You become invincible. The feeling is like no other. Okay. Oasis in this tropical heat.
Sure.
Another time. Okay, so I'm sure that's going to be important for some reason. That'll become obvious as the game goes on. I'm sure they don't just have like a foot bath for no reason, you know? Maybe they do. Like, what do I know?
Key item
Pressed.
obtained.
Okay. Beautiful. Thank you.
Key item obtained.
I'm finding so much shit. I'm barely like even touching the game at this point. I'm just doing like all this, the side stuff's like kind of fun to get to. Oh crap. Thankfully I've got very strong glutes and nothing hurts me. Even though it sounds like I'm in a lot of pain. These are the gardens. Okay. Council buildings. So again, like, just how rad is this? Like,
Respawning.
so if you go in the water, you can't... Okay. Not allowed, basically.
Fast travel unlocked.
It's fucking new fast travel, dude.
Starlight skins
A
obtained.
city that was sealed off knowing the reason was outlawed. The resistance was crushed. Another new skin. Cool.
Those crystals obtained.
There's another blood crystal right there. Let's go get it, dude. Island sequence 003 memento obtained. Third island sequence, a time for sorrow. Ezekiel devolves into a mad paranoia. Fearing for our future in the demons, he murders so many of us. The noble Montserrat steps forward to end his madness and lead us to the light.
Those crystals obtained.
Okay. What's up here? Nauseating offering gems obtained. Gems that are offered to gods via ingestion. Okay. There's so much to see in this so far. This game was like $20 too, I think. Like this is pretty on point for $20.
Those crystals obtained.
Where was I exiled? Like oh, there it is. Okay, so that's where I was exiled. That's where the game started. You ever think about how messed up this is? All the time. You don't even know what I'm talking about. I haven't even presented the theme of the conversation. Sorry, I thought it was a general existential question. So did I. Exile really did a number on you, huh? You guys are the bad
The
guys.
investigator is here.
What do you mean? The Syndicate worship dying gods that want to rule the world and drown it in a sea of war and blood.
Sorry.
I don't see how that makes us the bad guys. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't. We're all heroes in our own minds, right? Catch you later. True that.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
You have so many skins, dude. More save, please.
Game saved.
Sweet.
The
Thank
crystal
you.
obtained.
I'm really just trying to, like, you know, pick up all the stuff, because I don't really, like, want to talk to people, because I feel like I can, like, gather evidence and stuff. I feel like that's kind of, like, what it's coming down to, like, when I open up the notebook and things. So I kind of, like, want to be super prepped for, like, when I finally start doing conversations. The defeat of Lost Pain. This was before we managed to flee to the dark side of the moon. A popular song on the islands is Railgun Love. The lyrics are about using a railgun to destroy the moon and kill Lost Pain before he kills us. The bass in it is really good, painted by Lydia Daybreak. Oh, hi.
The investigator, I presume.
Thin air. You appeared out of thin air.
The truth is all around you, investigator.
Oh, just because you couldn't see me, it doesn't mean I wasn't there. I wasn't there before. Who are you?
My new name is?
My new name
Wallace
is...
Keys.
Just say it for me. Kiss? Who's getting the kiss? Who deserves my last kiss? What kind of kiss is it?
Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
Is it a kiss of love, tender and sweet, or kiss of death dripping with poison and hate? When you look around this island, what do you see?
Crime
Enough.
is repulsive.
Enough of the questions. I had such big plans for us, investigator. I have a secret. If you can find it, maybe you'll reconsider your attitude. Okay. Use of silent goat carving obtained. Silent goat, the first to speak to us, the holy catalyst.
The crystal obtained.
Okay. Cool. Now I know there's stuff on this rooftop here. Perfect.
The crystal obtained.
I saw more stuff, right? Yeah. Okay. The Way of the Blood Bar. 25th Island Sequence. What? Huh. I like the crows. Me too. They're comforting. I heard that once in the real world, someone made a video game where when you shoot a crow, they sometimes give you a grenade. Why were you talking to a citizen? I'm in charge of the abductions. But you shouldn't be talking to them. It messes with the interrogation. Don't patronize me. I run the abductions. You think I didn't know that? You have no respect for me. You need to think about how you speak to people. Grinning Helper Whiskey. A light-colored whiskey often served with ice and bar snacks. A good drink to relax with on a summer's evening. The dusk of a summer's evening is the most wonderful thing in the world.
That's weird.
Tire marks.
Got it.
These must be from Lydia. She's the only one on the
I
island with
need
a
to
car.
investigate this.
What was she doing on the roof of the penthouse? Which of last night's crimes does this relate to? Okay, case files welcome. Case file work has not been carried out for 3,004,769 days. Please review the following information. All obtained evidence is stored in Starlight. Case files are opened automatically as you find evidence. Starlight will link each piece of evidence to the relevant suspect in each case file. Starlight will also update evidence as new facts are discovered. Starlight is limited to tracking and categorization. The investigator must use their intuition and reasoning to define the truths. Since this is the first piece of evidence you acquired, Starlight will now display how the evidence is categorized. This is the only time this flow will be displayed. If you wish to see the flow every time you acquire evidence, please enable the evidence flow in the options menu. Okay, I found tire marks on top of the council building. Lydia is the only one on the island with a car. From the roof, someone could try to gain access to the building without going through the front door. So where is Lydia? Alright, so I gotta get more. Alright, to kind of like categorize that to like Lydia or something, and we got more notes. Alright. One last kiss is playing games. I need to find her. Tire marks are on top of the council building. There's only one person on the island that owns a car. There may be a Starlight upgrader jammed in a broken vending machine. Okay, so these are just all my leads that I've got so far. Interesting.
The crystal obtained.
That's strange.
This is repelling gear.
Ooh.
Is somebody trying to breach the building from up here? Which of last night's crimes does this relate to?
That's strange. The investigator is here.
A Tyler broadcast music. Okay.
Music obtained.
What do we got? To the Heart. A love song played to the city. Cities are worth falling in love with. There's nothing else like them. A hot night in the city is a wonderful affair. Alright, so we got new evidence. Repelling gear. Alright, there's repelling gear on top of the council building with somebody trying to bypass the martial guards. Lydia's tire tracks are up here as well. Is the repelling gear hers? Can we find anything else on Lydia up here is the question. Because this is a oh yeah, we gotta talk to Shinji. Alright. Looks like I got like all the major stuff. Interesting. This is it. The council building, where the bad shit went down. Can you feel it? Love dies, the afterglow of murder, of mass murder? Man, I'm getting
Crime is
hard.
repulsive.
It stinks of crime. It's repulsive. What went on here? Who did what to who? How did the killer get in? There isn't an entrance on this roof. Some big investigating to do, eh? Enjoy. I feel like I'm making progress, even though I feel like I'm also doing nothing at the same time. This is very open-ended. And usually I'm not too big into open-ended stuff. I kind of like linear stuff a little bit more. But I can get behind this. Alright, let's jump on down, huh? We got stuff down here. Sweet. Absurd message stones. Stones painted by children before they go to the slaughter ritual. They make wishes for their next life. Citizens don't have a next life.
Blood crystal obtained.
That's not dark. Yes, Starlight. Grand Marshal Akiko 14. Love dies. We have the suspect in custody. You are not necessary. A suspect which escaped on your watch and possibly murdered the entire council? Nino... Oh my god. I'm just gonna call him Nino. Maybe the disgraced Grand Marshal can work with a disgraced investigator? Investigator. Tasi Nabi Dingura. We have a suspect that was found with a murder weapon. He has motive and history. He was found with the council's blood in his stomach. We're not making a super collider here, Nino. Henry broke free, tore through the prison bridge, breached the holy seals, and murdered the council. Case closed, investigator. I hope that this is simple as it appears. The suspect is back under inhibitor sedation. Inhibitor sedation? I can't do these words. Inhibitors are injected into him to keep him sedated. Go ask Doom Jazz if you want to know more. I'm guarding the suspect at the Desolation Cell on the rock if you need to speak to me again. The control panel to raise the bridge has been updated to accept your blood vial. Only I have access to the prison, but Judge ordered me to authorize you. The bridge across the prison is on the South Beach. Goodbye, Nino. So polite, so nice, so kind, so caring. So we got new people we can talk to in there. We got more Shinji up here, dear lord, man. Shinji's everywhere. Talk to you in a minute, Shinji. Grubby skimming runes. An old superstition says that skimming runestones into the sea is a way to ease the consequences of your, whatever. I didn't read it quick enough. That's on me. I tend to do that a lot. It's a work of art. The integrity of the syndicate is in the canvas. A knife is the brush. Is it modern art? Abstract, formal? Who can I say? I always hated art. Anyway, gotta run. Never confuse you whenever I talk to him, dude. He just knows. I can examine and go in there right now, but I'm not going to yet. Dazzling obelisk. A charm modeled after obelisk found on a citadel planet in another solar system. Okay.
Ha. Ha. Ha.
Cool.
Find more drinks.
Descriptive River Power Station. Power station schedule obtained. The work schedule for the River Power Station. The station helps distribute energy from the reality folding drive. Okay. We got some power. Cool.
Blood crystal obtained.
Can I go up here? Is there anything up here? Or not? Nah, nothing really. But I can drop here. Crap, that was almost bad.
Blood crystal obtained.
I'm got a lot of crystals, dude. What do we got now? Last dance. You spun me around, I wanted to last forever. We were roller skating, I wanted to never take them off. The sun... something. Again, reading way too quick. I hear stuff, I just don't know where. Cool, new save point? Cool.
Fast travel unlocked.
Warmth of the moon. Sweet. I want to kind of put like those blood crystals I picked up into that like little mural if I can find it again. And I'm probably gonna call it on this video. Lady Blue, remember how her lipstick looked on TV and his lipstick divine? I love those two. Late nights were better back then. Let's see if I can find that again. Splendid pamphlet obtained. The pamphlet about the celebratory gardens. They are dedicated to the Gregory Complex, the syndicate member responsible for weaving through the broken timelines together several sequences ago. Sacrifice will be remembered.
Fast travel unlocked.
Final moments of Starlight's skin obtained. This image was the last thing a drowning victim saw. Are you here to take me away?
Where?
Where would I want to take you? To the ritual. Are you a citizen? Am I? I was once, but now I don't know. I'm lost. You're still here even after the citizen slaughter ritual proceeding? The end of this island? Why? Maybe the gods rejected my sacrifice. I knew the ritual was coming. We all knew it, but it was sooner than expected. I thought we had a few more hours, so I left the house to go and find something I'd
Got
lost.
it.
And what was that? A stone that had fallen from my ring. It was something my wife gave me to celebrate our first lunar cycle together. It got no value. She just found it on the beach, but as we held it, our troubles seemed to fade. Being close to each other is all that mattered. When we got married, I had it placed on my wedding ring. It fell out a few days ago. So you were out looking for the stone? Yes. I needed that stone with me. Before I found it, the marshals came and took me to the ritual. I pleaded, I begged, I just needed a few more moments. I became so angry. If I couldn't find my stone, then at least let me see my family one last time. I was always told death would be peaceful, but that was a lie. How do you feel now? The anger has not dissipated, but I am still here. I'm here for a reason. I must find my stone so I can rest. Will you help me?
I need to
I'll
investigate
find your
this.
stone. I'm an investigator. Thank you. Look around the park between the Citizen and Syndicate apartments. I'm sure I lost it when I sat on a bench there. Okay.
That's
Shinji, is this the end of the
strange.
Syndicate? Thinking out loud, Love Dies. How the hell should I know? They're your people. Now piss off and investigate. Straight, simple, to the point, dude. I can always appreciate.
Blood crystal obtained.
drink.
Crystal here. There's a little vending machine I'll take advantage of. Then I'm going to the wall. Drink costs blood crystals. Should I use the machine? Yeah, dude. Let's get C1. Properly chilled canned coffee. A blend of different flavors to satisfy any coffee lover. Cool, dude. Okay, I'm not talking to this dude yet. Fantastic crystallized tear necklace obtained. Rare and highly prized. Sometimes people inflict misery on others. Okay.
Fast travel unlocked.
Symbols of warrior starlight. Blades that glimmer in the moonlight when held afloat on top of the conquered pyramid sin are highly valued.
Plus crystal of the
Yeah, I think I'm like almost back to where I gotta be. Or wanna be. Sequence Memory 2 Memento. Second island sequence, a dreadful time. We learn of demons and the stars they come for us. It's traditional to donate and let blood and prayer at the temple. Yeah, sure. May the silent goat walk with me.
relic obtained.
Okay, Damned Harmony carving obtained. A carving about the goddamned Harmony. Escaped to the cosmos as his mountain fortress was besieged in Bosnia. The Alberster citadel was demolished around him as he finished the ritual to escape. He drifted for millennia before latching onto a comet at the outer reaches of our solar system. He drifted again, missing the formation of the Syndicate, until the comet drifted closer to the Earth. He learned of the Syndicate and deceived Lady Lovedeyes.
Relic
Sequence
obtained.
1 Memento. First island sequence. Our blessed island plan was formed. Ezekiel forms the council to lead us into the new island sequences. Okay. This is the one I unlocked. Alright, which means we should be back near the wall. And I can use an elevator here if I want to. Which I don't right now. I didn't look at this yet. Birthplace of the Gods. A hellish maelstrom of frighteningly antique space. Cool, dude. How many more do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like I need 6 more of those. Cool, but let's save it here and call it. It's been over an hour. I'm really into this game. This game is fucking good, dude. This is fun. I don't know if I'm going to keep recording it or not, because my voice is dying, but you know, we might. We might. So I'll put like a part 1 like on the thumbnail to kind of imply I will. But I don't know for sure if I will, or maybe I'll play it on my own time. Maybe I'll keep recording it. I probably will. This is, like, really fun to experience. We'll keep going with it. Yeah, why not? I don't know when I'll record the next part. Because I feel like this is a game that's going to require, like, at least, like, an hour or 2 of recording per part. Because it feels like there's going to be a lot of game here. There's so much for me to kind of cover and go through. So much. Like, think, right? Like, I've spent an hour. All I've done was get off the main island. I've collected some stuff. I unlocked save points, and I talked to, like, 2 people out of, like, 30. There's so many people on this island I gotta see and address. So many. But, we'll kind of get to that as we cross it, you know? Let's call it there. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I'll try and record this again sometime soon. I want all of y'all to have a great day. And as always, toodles, y'all.